And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania, who will be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got MP, and it's Williamson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've got Sarr, and it's Chapman in at the center spot. Here we go. Junior against MP. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Junior with it. Shoots. The three. Chapman misses. Pass to the Wizard. Back to Richardson. Here's Mack. Hardaway on the wing, covered by Junior. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. About a minute played here so far in the first. Foster, the pass to Howard. To the wing, right side. Here's Chapman. Williams grabs the board. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience from getting used to, but for Commissioner Adams, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well-managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide-open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well-managed. That's the key. Now, here's Hardaway. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Picked by Williamson. Mack's shot is off. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Junior outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to the Wizard. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Magician, pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. From 20 feet. And he can't bank that one in. MP's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe and start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Knocks it down from distance.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Hardaway's gone 2 of 4 shooting.
Timeout.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots. And collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Junior against MP. Pass to Chapman. Williams, a screen on Richardson. Here's Sarr. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. .103 left in the first. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Pass to Boozer. Here's Chapman. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Magician. Pass to Richardson. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Junior outside. Williams with the screen. From deep, Junior. And Williams punches it home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Williams, and it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. And it's Magician in at the 4-man position. Off the mark there with a 3. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
They've got Williams, and it's Wilkins in at the 3. And it's Magician in at the 5, roaming the paint. They've got Williams, and it's Boozer in at the point guard position. And it's Mack in at the 1. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Chums, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Pass to Richardson. Here's the Wizard. Back to Richardson. Out left to the wing. Here's Magician. Williams defending. Here's Magician. The layup misses. To the middle. Here's Howard. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Pass to Williams. Back to Junior. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. And that misses. That would have put him up.
2 minutes remaining first half.
On Sunday, and then on Monday.
And looking at the Florida matchup, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Wilkins. From deep, Junior. And it's MP with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this one. Good.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Here's Wilkins. Yet to see a basket. Here's Chapman. Sends it home from three-point land.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
All right, Joms, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
At the line for 2, Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 45 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Hardaway. He's got 11. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
As this career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. Free throw good. MP. Howard's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good for MP. 23 seconds left in the second period. Gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Junior outside. Pass to Foster from downtown. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by 4. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops, we're out running a little bit, and then we had great spacing against the zone. You know, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at the visitors, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
All right, and next on the docket, our current matchup, a tight game for the home team.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Junior, and it's Howard in at the power forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Chapman, fires for 3, good, and the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got his 5th assist in this one. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player, but Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's Howard, plenty of space, plenty of room to knock down that one. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
About a minute played here in the second half. Pulls up on the wing. Can't hit that time.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Chapman. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Williamson passes to MP. Outside Richardson. Back to MP. This one for 3. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
From deep, Junior. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Hardaway. Outside Richardson. MP looking around. To the inside. Williamson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Foster. Now here's Howard. Sarr passes to Chapman. Over Williamson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's the Wizards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
1:49 left in the third. Here's Chapman. Gets the 3 to fall. Chapman's got 12 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
MP, the pass to Richardson. Williamson with a screen on Sarr. 5 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Jemison. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one drops for him. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Inside, here's Chapman, and he dunks it down.
And this kind of sixth slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Down low. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Howard. Tipped.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And the basket by Chapman.
Man, he's on fire. Play patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 7. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, wanting to make a big push here.
Well, he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And it's Jemison in at the 3 spot. Here's Magician. His first shot coming late. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Boozer. Right side, Williams. To the paint. Here we go. And he gets the bucket.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Junior passes to Wilkins. And here is Williams. Pass to Junior. Step back shot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Wilkins pass to Boozer. Here's Wilkins. To the inside. And Boozer gets it to go.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Pass to the Wizard. Outside Richardson. And there's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes it on the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Foster. Now here's Howard. And the basket is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
He gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
He lets it go. Williamson with a rebound. Gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. As they jump out on the break. Junior against Richardson. Now Howard. Oh, Howard is home. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Mack. And it's going to be a 3-second call. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Chapman, covered by Williamson. Knocks it loose. Six on the shot clock. Throws it up. Ooh, the shot misses. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Can't get the three. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Junior outside. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.
Up next, for Texas, they've split the first 4 games of the season, looking to stack some wins and climb the standings. Tip-off coming right up. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, and our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for Texas. Is it out there with Richardson? Then it's MP. Then there's Williamson. And it's Mack in at the 1. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
On the wing, MP. There's the screen. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. And so here's Texas. Down low. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Mack. Back to Hardaway. Williamson with this screen for MP. Takes a 3. The rebound by Westphal. For the Longhorns, they won their last contest, that game against Florida.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
Pass to Ogden. Outside Robinson. Here's Ogden. Outside Robinson. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Mack. Here's the Wizards. What a jam! What a jam!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Robinson. Here's Ogden. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. To the middle. Here's Westphal. Williamson with the block. Inside. And finished off by Williamson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Magicians checked in for the Wizards. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. The Longhorns will keep it.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Here's Magician. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
And here's MP for three. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, you take it right at him, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Magicians checked in for Mack. That one drops. He ties it up. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to MP. Right wing. Williamson kicks to Hardaway. Steps back and shoots. Goes back up. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got his second basket.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Hardaway. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Magicians checked in for Texas. That free throw good from Hardaway.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wright. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass Nice touch by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Magician. Still scoreless.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Mack with the ball. Got it off in time, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up one, and the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
On the court for the Longhorns. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. Here's Jemison. There's a good screen. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Wizard is checked in for the Magician.
Number 2.
Here's Magician, guarded by Wright.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Enjoy. That one's in, his first shot this game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Matt. No scoring in this one. Here's Jemison. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Magician. The Wizard passes the Magician. Mack with the ball. Wright's there. Mack, good. Mack's got his first basket of the night. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. right outside.
Richardson.
Magicians checked in for the Magicians.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 10, Bristow.
And so here's Texas. They trail by 1. Robinson, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
MP looking around. Pass to Jemison. Back to Hardaway. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 3-point Texas lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass the Magician. Here's Jemison driving in. Now Richardson. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. All sorts of time. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
Here's Ogden. Richardson covered. That one good for 2. Ogden's got his first bucket in this one. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now Mack. One second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Longhorns lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Well, I think for Texas, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Texas shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Williamson out there with the Wizard. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Magician. And it's MP in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. left to the wing. Richardson outside. Pass to Mack. To the inside. And there's Williamson on the assist from Mack. Mack's got 3 assists tonight. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
To the paint. Here's Ogden. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williamson left side. Driving to the basket.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Line for one. Williamson.
One shot.
That free throw good from Williamson. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Pass to Ogden. Now, here is Robinson. It's deflected. It's stolen by Mack. Here's Richardson. Robinson pulls it in. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hardaway, no good. For Texas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's stolen by Mack. Here's the break. Pulls up for 3. MP, the triple is down the hand.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Magicians checked in for the Wizards. Magicians checked in for the Longhorns. Longhorns passing it around. Pocket 6. Outside Robinson. Here's Magician. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. That's now 8 points for Magician. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Matt. Down low. Here's Williamson. Bank shot. No good. For Texas, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. From past the arc. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now, here's Richardson. Outside Hardaway. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Robinson misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now here's Matt. Defense right on him. They need this, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Longhorns with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Longhorns, they got the Magician. Magician is out there with the Magician, and it's Magician. Here's Jemison. They set the pick. Shoots from 14. And it's Magician missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Magician. Pass to right. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. There's the steal. Magician passes to Magician. Richardson left side. To the left side wing. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Magician. 6 to shoot. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Wright. Here's Magician, and that one is stuffed right through.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Teams changing it up here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you once again, Allie. That's a floater go, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Being at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pulls up on the wing, and down it goes.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And the rejection by MP. That one misses, and a chance to tie it up. Texas shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here's Matt. Good! Lays it right in there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. That does not go. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A three-pointer. Good. The guys here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And they're moving it up. The three goes down.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Texas trails by 4. Here's Ogden. And just miss after miss right now. And that's an intentional foul. Great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Matt, guarded close. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Williamson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for 2, MP.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Timeout called, the Longhorns. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
from deep. Williamson there for the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Williamson.
Shoot two.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. So they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have been clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Magician.
Let's meet your home team. The big man at 7'0", number 15, Noah Williamson. At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 2, starting at point guard, standing 6'2", number 8, Malik Mack. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6" number 5, Jackson Richardson. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, MP. Your head coach is Quinn Snyder. Once again, your home team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Stokes in at the small forward position. They've got MP, and it's Williamson in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Here's Mack. Williamson outside. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Here's Lewis. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
and that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Mack. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to the Wizard. And here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. It doesn't go for him. Pass to T. Here's Stokes. Fires the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Left side, Hardaway. Shoots from the right block. Williamson is double. Here's Mack. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Williamson, and he gets that one. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Stokes. They set a pick. Pass to T. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Stokes has got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Mack. The crossover. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's T, covered by MP. There's the screen. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. T, no good. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Williamson outside. Here's Magician. Pass to Richardson. Here's Mack. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Mack's got 7.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's T. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. In transition, here they come. Yep, that one goes. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
Pass to Stokes. to stop the run. Deflected. 1 second left. No good. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And it's Magician in at the 2. We've got Jackson, and it's Magician in at the 4-man position. Here's Mack, defended by Jackson. Pass to Jemison. Clock at 6. From the wing, Dawson with a rebound. And it's Jemison in at the 3 slot. Dawson gets the bucket. It's all knotted up.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
We've got Jackson, and it's Magician in at the center position, walking down the middle.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
On the court, all right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Lewis is checked in for Jackson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Jemison in at the 3. Here's Magician. Misses the baby hook. And it's Lewis in the point guard. To the middle. Here's Mack. 9 points in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Magician. And he lobs it up to the rim. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Inside, they swipe it. Pass to Dawson. Here's Perry. Here's T, guarded by Richardson. Here's Lewis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Richardson. Pass to Mack. Lets it go from deep. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's T. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Jayhawks, 0, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Richardson. It's picked off. Here's Perry. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Outside Richardson. Back to Hardaway. MP getting it done inside.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Here's Lewis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on NP.
Second team foul. Shooting for the Jayhawks. Lewis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
A minute 15 left in the second. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Magician. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Jemison. MP outside. Right wing. Outside Richardson. Fires in the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. And no good. Good D by Hardaway. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Top of the key. No luck on that one. Fires from way outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Gotta get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an allergy medication?
Not yet, and not one that can fix this.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got 2 great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. 2 big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. 46%, a decent average so far. They've got MP, and it's Williamson in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Stokes. Yep, count it. Stokes has got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
On the take. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
So it's the home team now. It's a 1-point game. That's tipped. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Magician, covered by Williamson. Pass to Stokes. Over Richardson. Here's Stokes. There's the block. Here's the Wizard. No points so far. Now here's Williamson. The fader, and that one good.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Pass to Magician. Here's Lewis. Here's Mack. 9 points in the game. And here's Hardaway. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. T, no good. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Mack. Picked by Williamson. Uncovered. Rebound by Magician.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. Here's Lewis. He's got 5. The shot by Magician, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hardaway, the pass to Williamson. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mack. Picked by Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
2 points. That one goes. T's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made it hard out of transitioning from defense to offense.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
.58 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Mack's shot is off.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Magician. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Mack. He's got 9. Pass to Jemison. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. From the elbow. The shot no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team first mindset.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Magician in at the center position. Pass to Jemison. Here's Magician. Here's Jemison. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lewis passes to T. Lewis can't get it to go. Shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The steal. Here's Jemison. Here's Magician. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Magician's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Pass to T. Here's Dawson, guarded by Richardson. Here's Lewis, and counted from 19 feet away.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. MP outside. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Richardson. Here's Mack. Williamson. Oh, he stayed with it, but he couldn't get it to fall. Shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And count it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
No good from 3.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Lewis. to tie it up. Williamson with a rebound. He's gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's MP beyond the arc. Oh, it's off target. Here's Stokes, covered by Williamson. Shot blocked. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Driving inside. Here's Lewis. Blocked! Puts up the tray. Oh, he can't hit it.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's MP. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And that's real leadership right there by MP. That is big time.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And now we've got an intentional foul. Thanks to the AT&T connected cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Had a chance to tie it, and now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Look, that's a pressure moment, and he came through.
Ooh, the three doesn't go, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for two, Richardson.
Shooting two.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time to present our player of the game.